Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
There's only one fitting punishment. Over here! I yield!
what we have here.
Gentlemen!
Over here! Sick him!
With me, men! For the Emperor!
Out of our way! Go for Set her loose!
They have a curl.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
Building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes.
Nice try. Nice try.
It's down!
Then let's make this count. Jill!
We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kuka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
Fuck.
to the festivities.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me, then.
Headsman!
Where do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yeah, that's no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Gav! Shh!
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle, but the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming. I have to get to the courtyard. Don't you let her die.
hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Jill, can you stand?
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Enough!
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Need this?
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Toggle, thank you.
Take all of that!
What the fuck your dog just did?
Later, everyone. With me. That includes you. Still breathing, are you? Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I thought Buddy was always keeping in threes.
Let him come.
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful. I promise you, Sid. He'll die by my hand.
You're late. Trouble on the way?
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust. Truly, I see no throne to defend.
No! Enough of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice-damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you. You killed her.
I did.
then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge. We shared a dream! I would be the king of the world! She would be my queen! And together, we would rule like the gods we are! But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust! Hear me, Rosefield! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my hands!
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kupka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die! It is time you learn what becomes of those who dare to cross me. Cross me! I'll kill you! Die by my hand, Rosefield. My hatred for you is unending. Unyielding. Let this palace be your grave! What? Oh, shit. The world has chosen. I am in my element. Death knows the earth will always be my domain! No.
Maz! Son of a whore! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Ah! 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 I'll fucking kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Wait!
Another time, Mythos. Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, Luda scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Torgal? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I. I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kupka away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do we do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. All right. Well, give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too. Hey, how you feeling? Ready to go home?
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest.
Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. The question is, where is he now?
And what the hell were those royalists doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Tomes.
The lawsman. About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Tomes will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right.
Will do.
Jill. Listen to Ty.
I will.
Help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? All done?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look. Always something in there.
Not all of the noble. They're out alive. Cook and his men had their fun.
And how may I assist you today?
Allow me to educate you. Here's the latest information I have. Here you are. Very good. The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheep.
Tone says he's looking for books about Torgal. I know.
How good it is to see you, Clive. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. What subject shall we consider today? the door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Is it business or pleasure?
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Welcome home, Clive! I was worried I'd never see you again.
What do you need? What's that for, dear? Anything else?
It's all right. Sid has nothing to fear.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Not all of the nobles made it out.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet.
Right.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world?
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvassers in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the Professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on! Breath of fresh air? Bloody tempest, more like. Oi, Otto, you got my gill? Huh? What are you on about? My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying. That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
You look just like a princess!
And you look like the princess's sister.
Thank you, Sid, for coming back to us. You're the glue. Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain tenderness.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you? Must be hard, hearing what became of the place.
No, the capital's as strange to me as I am to her. It was a lifetime ago when I set foot. All right, Sid.
I hear your scout made quite a hero of himself over in Rosalith. Sniffing out a...
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering, told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me, that one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right? I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest, Sid?
I heard. Mid's building a workshop down in the stalls, is she? I suppose space is the one thing we do have down there.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet.
Was wondering where you got Mid's back from Canva.
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on?
This lot?
Excellent.
It's paid. 100 times. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water. And that...
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes.
Thank you.
And what can I do for you? Finished, are you?
Blackthorn.
What does it look like?
I have a commission for... She requires... Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? I'll see what I can do. Till up.
My thanks. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Clive. Summer storm now. So, what'll it be? Should last you a good while. And?
Jill looked white as a sheet.
this should be enough to keep... How do, Master?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a work, so naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help, but I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but... It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bert!
That's right. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him.
Clive.
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends.
Thank you, Martha.
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what. Far as I know, he's still...
I'll look for him there, then.
I hear you ran to Rosalith's aid when the Republicans attacked.
It's over.
Get him! This one! Sick
Hi. If it ain't the lad You do, Bernard. Martha said I'm... Oh. Building a workshop, you say? Well, that... And... if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, I couldn't... Of course. Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. But I came up here hoping to visit him. I even patched up the bridge to get across. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with... It's the least I can... Well, thank... Shouldn't take long. This one.
Get him! Wake!
Lose!
That should do it.
You may... Thank you, son.
How long is it since the village was...
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Must be nigh on a decade since... Oh, it may as well have been a century. Looking at...
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Ma? Pa? I'm sorry I ain't been back to see you in so long, but I got some news for you. I'm to be wed.
Stay down!
It's dead now. Whatever it was.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come again. I may have more for you.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your...
That's brilliant.
Is there...
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already... So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Did Bernard say how long he was going to be? I mean, it's fine, but I hope he comes soon.
Talia. Recovering, but she's
Of course. Take good care of her.
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He must have found some. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodriguez.
Talia has tasked me with removing a... I don't think I can... I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You... Really?
You don't need me to answer that. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, and we must lift that burden, the operation may be dangerous. But it's also essential.
I know. But griping about my lot...
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low.
Just tell me what you need.
No one knows Herblore like Talia. And fortunately for you, I do.
I overheard your little chat with Rodriguez. It's good of you to help. I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Talia's remedies.
Here. What's everyone whispering about?
Haven't you heard? Mid's back.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of Cursebreakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of... They were moving in for their assault. A Cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... They should be back by now. I can't help.
They know the work is dangerous.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them, but I never really...
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you. So the plan was to intercept this...
That should be enough to go.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought it up.
Clive? What's that for you, dear? And?
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
This one. All yours, Torgal. Get him. Attack. Attack.
me back on my feet.
Cole.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking...
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yet.
Well, I'm here now.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than... I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to...
You made the right decision.
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here.
All right. And please, hurry. If the...
I won't let that happen.
Thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. They're trying to get into the carriage. Who are you? A friend. Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had me...
Why should we run? One...
Perhaps. But we're here to give you freedom, safety. The life you've been denied.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then.
This man risked his life to save yours.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the...
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting you.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. If I'd just waited. Or maybe I wouldn't.
Cole and the others got home safely.
No, I was lucky. What kind of leader sends... I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be...
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and...
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. No one with doubt ever joins our ranks. The agony...
We all know how much bravery that took.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Thank you for your faith in me. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the other, but... I'm a Cursebreaker.
You will.
been doing Mid's bidding, have you? Yeah, she's like me.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes.
You'll do fine.
Thank you. I'm sorry. The brand is more than just one ill-conceived incision. A single slip. And even success means tremendous pain. I became a physicker to help people.
Curse breakers lead hard lives. They toil in the shadows, risking life, and yet we never won for volunteers.
Conviction?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a... I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your...
You sound like... It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. Thank you for helping me remember that.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Here. What's everyone whispering about? Haven't you heard? It's...
Jill looked white as a sheet.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something. Where did you get him? Like, in the foot?
My father brought him back from what they were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and was seeing no sign of his pack.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the Clive. I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guard. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a girl from the Northern Territories, and her faithful one awakens as the dominant of
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards...
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his latent birthright, as of it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an...
And regarding your original concern, you need not. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in mine.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work. Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and it, but I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Just you wait. I'll make wonders.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest we shall!
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
I think I'll wait until Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalie.
Well, if anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm...
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people...
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here! The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded.
So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
It's just one thing after another around here.
Ah, my dear nephew.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed, which is why I came. to learn the full truth.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was.
Then I have questions for you. Please.
Gladly.
You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffer.
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from...
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the... Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if they believed, or were made to believe...
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcro. It may well have gone cold by now. But as they say in the Republic, all roads lead...
Allow me to accompany you. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
And how may I assist you today? We met under curious circumstances. Naturally. Still. Lord Byron Rosfield. I heard tell
Why?
Allow me to educate you. I have the details here. Here you are. Very good.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. I won't risk any more than I have to.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be it.
Thanks.
So, what about your uncle?
Don't look so worried.
Thank fuck for that.
You can count on us.
All right, Uncle.
We shall come. I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Caution.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a sledge to break ground.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move?
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn? Friends of friends, I'd wager. Not that they looked very friendly.
There she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive?
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of them. Friends turn up.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is...
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust.
By guile, then. Perhaps the desert.
Rosina Dalamil. Woman, but how will we find her?
And that she was working with Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the...
That would certainly help to narrow the search.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime.
Well, it's not like we've got a to. Whatever this emergency is.
Anything I can interest you in? Here you are. Thank you for your custom.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your home.
Bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with? Allow me. My good man. We represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of...
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets and our smithies. I suppose...
Thank you. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know...
No.
Well...
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name of Rosina...
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town...
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the... The owner's only a young sprig. But he's got all the...
The Briar's Kiss, you say?
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Whatever this emergency is, they've shut down the whole mine.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm a long-standing pillar of your community, I believe. From...
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of it. Try the baths.
Thank you. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense! Wax candles!
Excuse me.
I am.
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that? Do you know Rosina Dalamil?
And what business?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping...
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Silver platters, just like they eat off in Castle Dasbog.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his...
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Lights and pots!
Needed to us. Broken softness, like it. A cloud with a crust.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpets have...
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, sorry. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly...
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
A deposit.
Fresh bread,
warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much you gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the...
You have an agreement?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side I don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and a nerd. No, just leave, will you? Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Needed to a silken soft.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Excuse me. Is it...
You've heard that?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light us. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us. And it isn't as if we can...
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other.
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their... The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no...
Is that so? I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
My carpets have pride of place in the juiciest meat from green.
The misfortune Dalamil finds herself in is of a crystalline nature. So do be discreet in your inquiries.
Master Lubor has high expectations of you. Don't disappoint him.
Shot.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Some out-of-towners picked a fight with the guard, I heard. Got cracked skulls.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. But not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Coop?
Bait, my boy. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course. It's but my uncharacteristic indiscretion. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized sort if I proved...
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate, a small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of...
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been... I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for...
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, and put an end to the trouble.
Ha! That preening... It just goes to show one should never underestimate a... I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord.
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes?
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the... You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing.
Royalists, eh? What brings...
Why? To collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled, and being such good friends, we elect... And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might...
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up. Over here! Get him! Go to him! Get him!
Well, how'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid... I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk. Well,
indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kook. Until you two came along. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain. To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue, and those left behind have been encouraged to...
Thank you. And please, you still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the...
Oh, dear. Was I really...
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord...
No. Thank you.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tu Isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe...
Thank you. Come on, Uncle.